If it goes into the vena cava, so what? It goes and abuts into the hepatic vein orifices and then it doesn't get drained. Okay. Okay, just start. Now we have to have an algorithm. Now we have this situation, there is a simple thing. Think of it in two ways. When I go on bypass and I have a poor venous return causing the volume to fall, you can think of two situations. The RA is full or the RA is empty. Look at the RA. If the RA is full, it means that the drainage is inadequate. So you have to reposition the cannula. Typically the cannula is too deep. Very often you have to pull out the cannula because it is abutting into the hepatic vein orifice. Typically the IVC. There can be, don't forget things, there could be clamps, there could be obstruction. One of the patients, people have actually stepped on a long line, pushed. You have the tubing coming here, push, kinked. All of this. Check if the cannula size is appropriate. You might have to change the cannula if you don't have vacuum assist, or you can add vacuum assist. And another thing, remember, especially this has happened to me when I was a student. Patient's flow is kept very high, and you don't have adequate size venous cannula is another reason why the reservoir level could fall. Now there is then now if you have the RA empty, now there are two possibilities. One is that there is volume loss. Okay, you are losing volume somewhere. Now what are the possibilities? You could have blood in the pleura, the pericardium. Blood could be spilling out, getting caught, absorbed onto the drapes, and somebody doesn't notice some cannula is connector is loose. You can drain. So check all that. Another thing, how does the anesthetist or the perfusionist contribute to a low volume? You get pressure is high, somebody pumps in some sodium nitroprusside or nitroglycerin and whoop the level, because the patient who is constricted is dilating. And don't forget again, a dissection can be the problem. At the back of your mind, a dissection continues to be a haunting spectre in cardiac surgery. Now, there is another thing that you must remember. This is a thing which many people don't realize. If you have a very large cannula, and this becomes especially important in pediatric, you can have a very large cannula which is jamming the IVC orifice. Okay, or a two-stage cannula which is actually this thing. So now what happens is actually the RA is empty. See, you all know that when it is in, you have to pull it out. But also another thing is if you have a very large cannula which is jamming into the IVC, it doesn't drain. And that's another cause. So you have to adjust according to the thing. If you think that the cannula is too large, you have to withdraw it. But sometimes, and then if a large cannula will jam into the cava also, and this has happened. This happens in children especially. Okay. Okay, come. Somebody else volunteer, please. Somebody else. Come. Somebody come. Any student? Yeah, we'll preferably not have somebody. The girl there? Come on. You're a student which year? Hello, you? First year, Any other students are there? Hey, come in. You're in which year? You see? Come. You just come at the right time. Now we don't know why he came. Come here. You want huh? Presentation. Okay, you're not coming from the okay, somebody manage this. There's some problem occurring now. It's increasing. Volume is going up. Up? Yeah. Now he's saying that the problem is that he's having too much. Yes, sir. Manage. Somebody come and manage. You'd like to manage this problem. See, he's saying that I've got more volume. Yeah, he's saying that it's becoming more and more. Manage. He's saying that this problem. The reservoir is it's going up by minute. It's too much of volume.
Whether there is a temp on the aortic line?
No, he's able to. No line pressure. Line pressure is perfect. Line pressure is okay. Now it's starting to it's going up. You've got no time, you've got to give a quick answer. See, now you realize why you should have an answer for everything. Now he's telling he's going to tell that it is going to spill out now soon. See there? Manage!
Flows.
Hey, if you increase the flow, but it is still coming up. Everything stop the pump. It'll overflow still more if you stop the pump. Okay, you can add acid a little. Now it is in this stage. Head end up. Okay, you can raise the table, not just the head end. Okay, then. What temperature? Cool. Nothing. That's not going to help you. How will cooling help you? Who are the students here? Just raise your hand. Students. Yeah. Okay. Now, any other thing? Then this is a problem. See, it is spilled over, no? You can't keep on allowing to spill over. Then you'll have. Have you heard that song? We will rock you. There's blood on your
Blood
face.
on the dance.
Big disgrace. Right? Let out the blood from where? Where? Let out blood where? And then you got to leave it, stay in the pool of blood there. Correct my
We'll open up the other.
and then
Take the pumps
and then it goes back into the space. Ayya! More blood. What do you call it? I don't know. It's fountain. Whoosh! Okay, we'll think of it. Which is the case you think that this could happen? It's happening in front of you. Now, which are the possible cases? See, the one of the forewarned is forearmed. Which is the case where you could expect such a problem to occur? Huh? Left SVC. Why? Left SVC. When you open, you'll have blood in left SVC. But you have not opened the chamber of the heart. You are going on by. He's telling, sir. Huh? Large map ka why? The heart is beating. Not distending. We are not talking of distension of the heart.
So distal aortic
Distal obstruction. What is happening? You are getting more blood, appa. Push, it is coming. What is the case where you would think, as a surgeon, you can think that there will be more blood in the large LA, MR. What do you think? Where is the place when they are having more volume? Which are the conditions where you have more volume in the circulatory?